I'm Dr. David Thomas. I'm a practicing psychotherapist in Tampa, Florida with the Whitford Thomas Group, speaking to you today about how to live with someone who has manic depression. Manic depression, often known as bipolar or manic depression, is a mood disorder. When we're talking about manic depression, we're talking about two kind of distinct types of mood dysfunction. The one is certainly the mania, and the other one is the depression. Both are difficult to cope with as a family or a friend. And so how can we kind of learn to cope with someone who has manic depression? Well, first of all, it's important to realize that they do have a disorder. That oftentimes, even though it seems purposeful in their behavior, that oftentimes they struggle with trying to make change. Certainly with the mania, it's very difficult. Interestingly, when someone's manic, they tend to have a heightened self-esteem, a lot of grandiosity, high energy level, don't need much sleep, oftentimes engage in a lot of high-risk behavior, oftentimes very hedonistic or self-defeating behavior with buying sprees, sexual indiscretions, things of that sort. And I guess the thing that certainly I've noticed over the years in working with folks, as well as having family or friends who may be manic depression, is it's tiring. And so certainly having a high energy level to deal with folks who have manic depression is very important. On the depressed side, the person who tends to be depressed tends to have a very strong sense of hopelessness and helplessness. And that's a little tough to kind of deal with on a day in, day out basis. I mean, most of us like to experience and be with people who tend to be optimistic and hardworking and kind of find joy in life. Unfortunately, people who are depressed don't find a lot of joy in life, and oftentimes are rarely motivated to make change. Again, I think overall it's important to recognize that this is a disorder, and because of that, your family or friends or loved ones are going to have difficulty getting through that, certainly without medication. I'm Dr. David Thomas, speaking today about how to cope with someone with manic depression.